having trouble today. My name is Jillian, and this is Jillian Camps, Arizona, and today I thought I would record a little video called What I'm Packing So Far to the Grand Canyon. It is T-minus 3 weeks until our hiking date, and we are in the throes of trying to figure out what we're packing, what we're not bringing, etc., etc. So the first video I want to show you is how and what exactly I'm packing in my Redwing 40 pack. So this is the pack I'm bringing, the Redwing 40. It's kind of heavy because it contains absolutely everything that I want to bring. And it is so heavy right now, but that's okay. So right now I just thought I'd kind of unpack it and show you what I'm bringing and kind of show you some of the changes that I've already spoken with my brother about and things that I'm going to be changing about this pack already. So the first thing I want to show you is in this main pocket here. So I just have some of these. I like these little mesh stuff sacks, and I love to use them for all different types of things. So in the first one, in this pink one, I like to call my sleeping one. As you can see, it's got my pillow, my Trekology pillow, which I've done an unboxing of and I've used, and it's got both of my flashlights. So it's got my little mini flashlight, currently out of battery. I'm going to put extra batteries in here, and it also has my headlamp. So the headlamp is going to be my main light because it has a red light, and I plan on changing the batteries in all these things before I go to the Grand Canyon because it's important. So what I like about this headlight is that it's got the red, etc. And I've spoken about all these products, so today I just thought I'd show you how I'm packing everything. So I just like using these little mesh sacks in order to keep everything organized and, you know, keeps everything nice and zipped up here. In the next pack, I like to call this my emergency kit. So what this has is just some rope. You can see back here it's got an extra 2-liter bottle just in case my one breaks, if something happens to it. It's got a blanket and iodine tablets. Iodine tablets are for keeping, or for if you decide to use like real river water. You can't drink that straight, right? And I don't have a boiler, so I'm just going to use iodine tablets to purify the Colorado River water if I need to. And then I've just got some matches back here. These are waterproof matches, and just some extra things and whatnot. So that's in that pack. We're still in this, it's hard to put everything on camera. We're still in this first item here. So, and then next on my list, this is what I like to call my emergency pack. I'm not done yet. I ordered a few things online to also put into this, like a whistle and stuff like that. But for right now, I just keep my knife, which I have a different knife now. I'm going to unbox that eventually, hopefully before I go. A thing filled with Advil and a few Tums. And Dr. Scholl's, this is moleskin. Very handy and extremely useful. And I've also got some Benadryl cream in case I get mosquito bites. I get terribly allergic to those mosquitoes here in Arizona, so I just bring that along to help my skin. And then next, all I have left in here is, as we all know, I have my trusty map. I took really nice pictures of it the other day with my little compass on top. It worked out really good. So this is just a Grand Canyon National Terrain map. Let me show you. Let me show you it here. So this is just, it's called Grand Canyon, a National Terrain Map. And I like it because it's not plastic, but it's pretty close, right? And it has all the different ridge lines and whatnot you could see here. So this is really nice for, you know, hiking, and in case you get stuck and you need to see something, it works really good. So I've used it, especially when we stop at, because my brother and I are going to be separated at times. Just in case things go awry, it's good to have a map on you. You never know. And then I just have my trusty compass. So this is just a quick little $5 compass, but I always like to get the one that spins because you can then spin it in order to use it in conjunction with your map to spin this and point the arrow in the direction that you have to go. So it's actually quite nice in that respect. So I keep those two things together. And then next, I don't have too much else in here. I just have one more thing. This yellow one is always my toiletry kit, where I'm taking pocket antibacterial and toilet paper. I know they have toilet paper in the Grand Canyon, but it is so bad. So I just prefer not to use that toilet paper. So I bring my own biodegradable toilet paper. That's it for this pocket here. And then actually I missed something, because on the outside, what I have, you know, right here bungee corded that I just took off actually is my my sleeping pad. And this I've also done an unboxing of. So my brother and I both are bungee corded. I don't know if I'm gonna use bungee cords. I'm already having second thoughts, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy rope, maybe a cinch strap, in order to put it on my pack, because the bungee cords, it just bounces around too much when I'm hiking, and I don't like it. So, but here were the bungee cords that I was using back here to tie it on. So, bungee cords. So if we go around to the side pockets, and I'm already making changes to this. So for right now, I was thinking about putting food in the side pockets here, you know, filling it up all the way. But my brother and I were talking, and we're instead thinking we're gonna put clothes on the outside, you know, as like insulation, and then the food on the inside of the pack. So for right now, I just have some granola bars on the outside, but eventually I want to be putting the clothing out here, actually, and I think it'll fit better. And then in these bungee pockets, I always reserve one, as you know, just for my cell phone, because I'm going to need it. And then the other one is most likely going to be used for trash or snacks and or tissues while I hike. So, and then as we move up the pack, we also have a smaller pocket on the top here, on the back. So it's kind of, you know, on the at the top of the pack here. So I just keep like a trash bag I put in here for right now. I have my my Beats headphones that I plan on using and that I use all the time, actually. So I'm going to use those. Oops, my thing fell off. Oh well, I think I finally lost it. Oh no. Oh, no, it's in here. There it is. I'm going to bring an extra one of these little things, because my right ear, these little caps have been falling off of my headphones, so I've been having some issues with those lately, but I bought replacement ones, so I think when I go hiking I'm gonna have to bring the replacements. And then there's some other things too that I'm not showing. You know, I bring my wallet. It's gonna be in an undisclosed location within my bag, and I'm sure there's going to be other miscellaneous things that are going in these pockets, but usually I reserve the very top pocket up here to use for my trash bin. So I put all my trash in there, because whatever you pack into the Grand Canyon, you have to pack out. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And then all we have left is this main pocket. And in order to get to this, you actually have to undo the straps here. No, you don't have to, but it's just easier to unzip it all the way. Then you can see that I've actually got my Camelback in here. So I also have been hiking with 2 liters of water, just for practice. But I'm gonna put the 2 liters on top instead. So, and I've actually been hiking, and I'm actually bringing this as well. So this is going to be my sleeping bag that I'm going to be bringing. This is the Outdoorsman Lab sleeping bag, the one that I always complain about. But I figure since I have a sleeping pad, it's gonna work out good. So we got that. And then we also have the other water, which is a 3 liter back in here, and that just slips into the crux. And you can actually clip it, but I just prefer to just kind of leave it in there. And then you have this pack. So my brother and I decided that we're both gonna be filling this pack up with the food, right? Because it's like a double insulation. So, and what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be leaving our big packs at the campground and hiking up partial of the way on the second day. I'll have to explain it to you later, but from Cottonwood to the top of the North Rim, we're gonna be hiking with only this in order to save on time and save on weight on our shoulders, because it's a long distance. And then what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be getting all of our stuff when we hike halfway back down at the campsite. We're just gonna leave everything at the campsite, lock it all up, and then get everything when we return. So, but anyways, so I've already covered this pack. So what I have in here, actually, just for like hiking purposes, is I have And I haven't decided to use one of these, but I was putting all my clothes in here, you know what I mean? But this is just like a tester. I don't think I'm going to be using it. So in here, I just have a bunch of socks, so you can see that in here. I just have different socks, and I actually wrapped up a 5-pound weight to put in the center. So this is 5 pounds, and I just wrapped this up to put in the center to like test out weight, you know, the weight differences. My brother says that we should be really hiking with the actual things that we're going to be hiking with, not just fake weights or whatnot. But I find that this works good for now, you know, until we get closer. I know we're 3 weeks out, but you know, we still got a few weeks time. I hope. By the way, my friend Prashant too is actually hiking. He's hiking Mount Rainier on the 27th of August. So we're going to be hiking at the same time, but we're hiking different mountains. So it's going to be kind of cool that we're hiking the Grand Canyon, same time he's hiking Mount Rainier. So anyway, so that's it. So I just have, and then in this pack, I just have, I don't have anything else besides the clothes, to be perfectly honest, because I left it very empty. So that's it for this pack. So this pack just goes into my bigger pack here. And that is all I have packed so far. And then I have my 3-liter in the back. And that is it. Well, I haven't anything at the bottom. Nope. Yeah, that's it. So as you can see, I'm not fully packed yet for the Grand Canyon. I like to pack and unpack a whole bunch of times, but I'll probably make another video the week before I go actually to the Grand Canyon so that I can show you everything that I've packed and how I've packed it and what I'm testing with and how I'm hiking with it. So I just thought I would show you this little video, and I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you so much for joining me on this Jillian Camps Arizona video. Feel free to thumbs up this content if you like it and you want to see more like it. Also, if you're not currently following me and you want to follow me around, feel free to hit that subscribe button below. Or you can like my page on Facebook. That's at Jillian Camps Arizona. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.